Okay, this is part of that worksheet that I gave you the other day for piecewise functions. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and I want you to complete this worksheet. First of all, when you're doing piecewise functions, you have to graph each piece, and you have to use the rules. X is less than 1. Always make you a table. And if we want X to be less than 1, well, first of all, we know we would have an open circle on 1. So let's plug in 1. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Absolute value of negative 2 is 2. Okay, so if we were to graph 1, 2, we would want an open circle at 1, 2. Now we want less than, so we would do 0. 0 minus 3 is negative 3. The absolute value of negative 3 is 3. So 0, 3. Anything less than 1, it can equal. Okay, so after 0 we could do negative 1. Negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. The absolute value of negative 4 is 4. You can do up to 5 points. I'm going to stop at this last one. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. The absolute value of negative 5 is 5. So negative 1, 4. Whoop. I didn't want to do that. Negative 1, 4. Okay, and negative 2, 5. I'm using my finger to graph this, so it may be a little bit off. Alright, now I'm going to draw my line. Okay, this is definitely not like my line in my classroom, but you get the point, right? Okay, so there's my line. It's going to keep going forever. Alright, a little review there. We know that so far X can be any negative number up to 1. Now I'm going to make a table for the next value, and this one will be easy because X can only equal 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 to the 4th is 0. So at 1, 0, you want to put a closed circle. If you can, I'm trying my best. It's definitely not a circle. Let's do this. Now let's try it. It's a little bit better. Okay. So now we're going to do our last table. This time we want X to be greater than 1. So, still didn't fix it. Now let's try X. So we're going to use 1, but it's going to be an open circle. 4 times 1 is 4. The square root of 4 is 2. So you're going to go to 1, 2, and put an open circle, but it's already there. Now do 2. So that would be the square root of 8, which is going to be almost 3. So go to 2 and go to almost 3 and put you a point. And then 3, square root of 12 is almost 4. I don't have a calculator, so I'm estimating. 3, almost 4. And then 4, square root of 16 would be 4. So 4, 4. And then, I know that looks terrible. Draw your line. And that is your piecewise function. So the domain would be negative infinity to positive infinity. And the range would be y is greater than or equal to 2 and y is equal to 0.